We don't have to wait on 6 o'clock. We're all here and we're ready to go, so. No, St. Mary's graduation.
Not this week. Crazy.
I did it before we did it, but
Calling May 18th, 2026, North Vernon Utility Service Board meeting to order. At this time, we will do the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Call the roll, please.
Matt York,
Here.
Don Stewart,
Here.
Terry Thompson,
Here.
Morris, Matt Hurley.
Present. Okay, at this time, I have a motion to approve minutes from the last meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Matt York makes a motion. I'll have a second.
I'll approve, or I'll make the motion.
Matt Hurley seconds. Discussion, additions, corrections. All in favor? Motion carries 4-0. We have no public comment. Stormwater.
We had a little bit, not an answering rain last week, but Storm King didn't activate. Pretty painful assessment. Don't really have anything else on stormwater. Election system. Been a trying 2 weeks. For one, we discovered on Friday that the old medical center appears hasn't been hooked up to sewer maybe for a while. So where the lateral is 2 foot lower than the manhole there on that side of the road. So tomorrow we've got to reroute it and cut across the drive there on Long Street. And I didn't have a hole from your house. So I don't know how long it's been that way.
How did that happen?
Not sure.
Wow.
Travis was trying to open it for him. They said they haven't had work for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he was running water in it, and it starts coming up in the neighbor's yard. So we dug it up and found the lateral, but it's a 2 foot long manhole, so I can't get into that manhole. So we're going to reroute it tomorrow, and we'll have to do his driveway patch and some yard work there. So it's up to Quarry today. It seems like they're moving pretty good on the sewer up to the Quarry. They ran into some fairly amount of rock, which is a quarry, so, but it was rock they couldn't dig. It had to hammer it, I think. So Roger's been up there a couple hours a day and taking good notes, pictures and stuff like that. So it looked like they're moving along pretty good today. So I was up there. Oh, and then O'Mara's got it overdone on Edgewood, so it's ready for them to hook houses up to it. So I know we did some groundwork today. Places need to be dug and getting those done so we can plant. A couple of them needs blacktop patch, so I'll get that put on O'Mara's list when they come to town again. But I don't really know if I have anything else on collections. But you guys got something for me?
Anybody have any questions or comments for Russell?
Russell, has Gehring been shooting drill shots over there?
Shooting what?
Boring.
Yeah, they're boring over there. I don't know that they've really hit anything in Shaw Park yet. I know they did some potholing, but I've not heard anything. Now the other crew has hit one of your mains. Must have been Jennings' main. They hit, I think.
I think so. They've come real close to a couple of bars, but
Right. So, And there's one out 75 coming this way. As far as I know, they haven't hit anything yet either, I don't think. So I haven't seen any activity at Shell Park with gearing for the last show, so I don't know if they're done or they're just taking a break or what. Moving on to wastewater, I did get word today that we did pass a biomonitoring test. So, and then it's where you use our effluent with different percentages and make sure tadpoles and water fleas will survive and reproduce and all that good stuff.
Who needs reproducing fleas?
Yeah, they want me to run it twice a year. I'm fighting them on that. So, the other thing is, been going through the construction permit to install the new blowers. It's been quite a challenge. So they want me to keep one of the old blowers in service, which I don't agree with, but they're holding the card, so I'll have to do that. So I have no doubt that one of the new blowers will handle the air with no problem. But I've had two meetings with the engineer, and she said they're just, even though they're not going to approve it. So that's what we'll have to do it that way. I mean, because I don't want to lose the SRF money. So we'll move on, get that done, and keep one of the others hooked up. Getting a lot of the sample stuff back from the pollutant loading study. I'll be evaluating that, getting that submitted here in the next 30 days probably. I don't think I have anything else. The only other thing is probably the big pump will be running next week.
Good.
If everything works out the way we got a plan, they're going to do some work down there this week. Be ready, probably start up late next week. So we did have something, I don't know if it was lightning or what, took out a VFD down there. We had to replace the VFD and a speed pod on that. So I don't know what exactly happened, but it's all back in service now. So but I don't really have anything else. Unless you guys got something for me.
Okay. Any questions or comments for Russell? Will?
Water distribution. Flushing went well. Got it done in about 4.5 days. Concluded Saturday morning, Saturday before last. Then we ended up having a water main break in Nelson Park about midday Saturday. Went pretty well, other than we had to tear up somebody's driveway. All said and done, it was about 4.5 hours in total. But the customer whose driveway it occurred in is okay with it. He's going to probably, take it when we fix the asphalt in his driveway. He's going to take it the rest of the way up because it was a pretty old driveway and everything else. He was just trying to make the best of the situation. So, last time we had a meeting, I told you guys about a hydrant being hit on the corner of 7th and Summit. And Omeras has fixed that, replaced it with a fairly new hydrant, new to operations anyway. It is sitting a little bit further back from the road than it was prior. Got a call from Utility Service Group, people that manage our elevated tank maintenance. They pushed Industrial Park Tower washout back to August 26th. And the reason they did that is that due to the permitting from the state with the mixers, the permitting for that mixer will be done before that. If we done it originally when they scheduled it on June 15th, the permit wouldn't have been ready. So this way, they're only going to take out service once this year instead of twice. Then following up that, Gum Street Tower is tentatively to be taken out of service spring next year, and they'll install a fixture for that then. So that's all I've got as far as distribution. Unless you've got something for me. Moving on to the plant, it's been fairly quiet. We did take our quarterly THMs and HA5 samples, so I'm waiting on results from them. My newest operator in training, my newest employee, has started the Alliance of Indiana Rural Water Apprentice Program. And in fact, he's already gone to one expo down in Huntingburg. Enjoyed himself, so he learned a lot. He's excited to start it into the classes and move forward with it. Moving on beyond that, sent everybody an email in the last week with a certification policy. And then talked to Mr. York earlier today, and he wanted a list of all my employees and whether or not they were, what certifications they were eligible for, and basically when they would be eligible for it. The purpose for this policy is trying to looking forward to getting their certifications. Currently, there's no black and white policy on getting one or steps of discipline if need be if they do not attempt to try to get it. With the exception of 2 employees at the plant, I've hired everybody, and in that interview, it is stated to them that they will be getting both certifications when their time requirement is met, and eventually they will be part of distribution and treatment, so that everybody shares an equal amount as far as the job responsibility goes. I have a fair amount that are kind of dragging their feet on it, and I just would like to, enact a policy that would give me some teeth in order to enforce them getting it. That's what this policy is in front of you guys. I tried to write it so that it could be applicable to both utilities should it be needed. I don't know if Russell's going to enforce it or not, but I feel like I need it as far as the future of the water utility.
Well, it might simplify things going forward if it was a departmental policy rather than just an individual policy from one to the other.
Basically, the water side is completely different from our side.
Right.
I mean, with our side, it's just me. All the issues are on my license, not on each individual. Like when Will's got somebody that those pumps around, somebody's got to be there. That's not the way it is on the wastewater side. Yeah. But it's still a good policy. It's a good thing to have. So.
So I think we've all had a chance to look through the policy that Will drafted. We had Kayla look at it in the agenda meeting the other day. She said it was fine. As far as the legality, there was no issue in that respect. At this time, are there any questions or comments one way or the other that anybody would like to make? If not, we would need a motion to push this into a utility policy and make it part of our standard operating procedure.
I'll make that motion.
Matt makes the motion. Matt York
Yeah.
makes the motion.
And I'll second Matt's, certification motion there.
Number one, seconds. Any further discussion, comments, questions? All in favor? Motion carries 4-0.
And with that, I don't have anything else.
Okay,
Thanks, Will.
thanks,
Thank you.
Will. Okay, this time we've all had a chance to look at the claim vouchers. We have claims in the amount of $51,200.69. We have transfers in the amount of $80,814.33. Does that have to be two separate motions?
Yes.
So at this time, could I have a motion to approve the claims?
I'll make the motion to approve the claims.
Don makes a motion to approve the claims. I'll second. Discussion, comments, questions? All in favor? Okay, moving along, may I have a motion to approve the transfers?
I'll make a motion to approve the transfers, Terry.
Matt, number one, makes a motion to approve the transfer. Don seconds. Questions, comments, discussion? All in favor? 4-0. Okay, Kara?
I don't really have a lot. The office is running fine. This is the first month that we've ran penalties on the new software, and a lot of people have a lot of questions. So we did answer a lot of phone calls today.
But it is helpful that they get emails.
Yes, it is helpful that the system now will email the customer and say, hey, didn't pay your bill. So that's really nice.
That is good.
Yeah.
Nice little reminder.
Yeah, and it was, and they were reminded. I think that I submitted 732 penalties to be printed this month, which is a little bit higher
Which they have to.
than,
What's normal?
Anywhere from
Yeah.
4 to 6.
yeah, I mean, honestly, it just varies, but between 450 to 680. I mean, it varies that much, which is wild. But I think the most I've ever seen was 850. So
So I think we took probably 150 calls today.
absolutely.
How many?
About 150 phone calls today between Mackenzie and I, if not more.
Probably more.
About right. I mean, if your average is 5.25 to 550,
Yeah.
you got 150 new
Mm-hmm.
problem child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just because the system isn't familiar is the issue.
But as soon as we walk somebody through it,
Do you all follow Facebook, the North Vernon Utilities Facebook?
Absolutely.
Anytime I post anything on there, do y'all mind sharing it to your personal?
I do anyway.
I try to.
Make a screen record of how to pay your bill. Like I took them through
the phone and the computer.
the phone and the computer.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to share.
That was in the middle of something
Okay.
else when I saw it.
Friday I did how to do it on a mobile, and then today I did how to do it on a PC because it is a little bit different. So I'm gonna try to share that probably once a month just to kind of refresh. Really get the hang of it.
Okay, any other comments, questions for Kara? Hi, Sue.
Hi,
Do you do?
I really don't have anything. I got care of the sales tax last week, and that's proving interesting because I want to make sure that the new reporting through the BSNA system is not causing us to pay more than what we should. So I've been doing a double check and a triple check on that, but so far so good. And that's about it.
Okay, anybody have any questions or comments for Sue about anything? Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
City Council. Unfinished business.
I didn't go.
New business. We can't adjourn. Lindsay's not here to make a motion.
One of you
Yeah,
mentioned,
one thing about new business, what I've been talking, discussing about, I have some issues with our current dump truck. It's probably not,
With your what?
with our current dump truck,
Oh,
probably not 100% safe to have on the road. So I'm getting some prices to make it safe, but Will and I has been talking about, we may start thinking about replacing it with a newer dump truck or a new dump truck. So
well, you mentioned doing some prices to make it safe. Is that throwing good money after bad?
I don't think so. Man, we need to make it, even if we did get a new dump truck, we'll probably keep it to use there to plant with the sludge. But it still needs to have decent brakes on it.
Yeah.
So, but we're still researching and see what the best route is to go. So,
How old is that dump truck, Russ?
97.
So it's got some age on it. I saw one someplace the other day.
A what?
I saw a dump truck for sale someplace the other day. Now I don't know where it was. If I saw it setting back and forth from one place to another, or if I saw it online. I may have seen it online because I've been on there last week or so looking at getting some comparative prices on some forklifts and some of our equipment that we need to
Gary
do.
bought that boom truck over there. It was pretty nice.
So,
We'll do some research. When we find something, we'll come back to you.
Yep.
I think we both got some money budgeted for trucks. So
that'd be something you guys would split between the two departments. Or makes sense. There's no
yeah,
sense.
because Will's using that 95 up there, and it's on its way past its last leg. So
Yeah.
There's no sense having dump trucks for a utility this size. So that would make good sense.
it raining.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Okay, motion was made. Don made the motion. Matt, number 2, seconded. All in favor? Thank you for a good meeting.